What's going on, YouTube? Here's a video of a truck that I've never posted on the internet. I have one little quick running video of it, but you can't see it because it just zips by. But this is a Traxxas Rustler VXL that I converted over to a Castle system. It's a 5700 kV running a 28 tooth pinion and a 76 tooth spur. Not a bad little truck. Pretty zippy, pretty fun to play with. The unfortunate thing is running this system the way that it is, God, it's awfully blurry. I'm so sorry. The problem that I have is after I run it for a couple minutes, it overheats and shuts off. And I mean, I'm not out on the dirt getting crazy or going through deep grass or anything like that. I just play on the street with it. I mean, what else do you do with a 60, 70, 80 mile an hour truck? I mean, you don't play in the dirt with it. But which I'm thinking about gearing it down, way down, and putting some spikes on it and just getting silly in the dirt, because that might be fun. But this has been a fun little truck. It was something I bought off Craigslist for, God, I don't remember, 150, 200 bucks, something like that. But it had the Valenian system in it when I bought it, and about a week after I had it, well, first thing I did was slam into a mailbox post, which pretty much wiped out everything from about right there all the way back. And I bought everything to replace it, put it all back together. And that's when the motor bearing went out, or one of the bearings in the motor went out. And every time I would run it, it sounded so terrible that even the old lady was like, well, this is just not acceptable. You should go buy new parts. So my version of new parts were a new castle and a new castle that's being bleached out. Sorry. There you go. So a castle and a castle. That was my version of replacement parts. Yes, all it needed was a new $2 bearing, but, you know, upgrades are upgrades, right? So, this has, I'm going to turn that light off because it seems like it's bleaching it out. But this has the RPM arms front and rear, the widened arms up front. You know, pretty much the same stuff every other Rustler has. I did change the shocks over. It's got Traxxas big bores. The suspension's really nice on it. I was originally running this Turnigy 5000 3-cell 25C battery, and it was really ridiculously fast. And I was really happy with it. But like a dumb shit, I didn't have my battery hold down in place. And I just grabbed a battery, chucked it in, it went out and played. And I flipped it over and the battery got dragged. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's puffy. See, that one's nice and flat. That's poofed. And if I throw it on my charger, it detects it as a 2-cell, not a 3-cell. So, obviously not safe. I probably shouldn't have it in the house, but, you know, I chunked that corner shit 2 years ago, and it hasn't blown up yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So I replaced that battery with this. And I went from a $20 battery to a $55, $60 battery. And this battery, I never would have run a Gens battery. I didn't know anything about them, but I went with what I thought was name brand because I recognized it from another YouTuber, very well known. I guess he was a DJ at one time or another. I don't know, but he swears by these Gens batteries. So I paid 50, 60, 70 bucks for this thing, and I get it home, charge it, and run it, And this truck is probably 10 miles an hour slower than what it was with this battery before I pooped it out and puffed it up. So I don't know. I'm just saying that, I mean, this is a 50C. It's supposed to be a better battery. Don't know. Not real impressed with it, honestly. But I went with a hard case this time because I figured, if there's a chance that I'm going to eject the battery, I mean, if I hit something or whatever, I mean, I've already hit a mailbox post at 50. I don't want to trash another battery, so I went with this hard case, hoping that, it might give me some protection because this had no protection. I mean, you can see the cells in it. But anyway, live and learn. So, all in all, I'm happy with the truck. It's a fast little fun truck. It draws a crowd every time you take it out and run it around. It just has that real high pitched whistle from that, that high KV motor. But honestly, I think what I should do is gear it up, so it has a lot more top end, and just start. Whoa, got hooked on my sweatshirt. Geared up so it has a lot more top end, and then just switch over and run one of my happy-go-lucky 2 cells, which I love these batteries. I think these are $25 a piece, and I love these. Obviously, I've changed the connectors, but I don't know. I mean, I really like the punch of the 3-cell and everything, but I can't go with this, motor and this pinion and spur gear combo. I can't go but maybe 3-4 minutes before it gets so hot that the thing won't even, it shuts itself off. And that is not a ridiculous pinion gear. I mean, that's pretty normal. I think it's a 28 tooth in a 84 spur. So I mean, it's not like it's crazy large. But I don't know, this Castle system is just not happy running a 3S with this gearing. So I don't know. I guess I don't want to say it's a review. I'm just saying it's my truck. It's something that I bought that I like it. I like how it looks. I want to get another body for it. I mean, I love the graphics on it. I love the way it looks. I mean, I remember looking at this in magazines and videos and stuff when it first came out, and it's like, I want that truck. I love the styling of it. Love it. And thumbs up Traxxas. I really do love this truck. The problem is, when that thing's coming at you this wide at 150, 200 yards away, and it's that color, you can't see it. And when you're zipping 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, and you can't see the damn thing until you see it, and then you run into something. It's like, oh, poop. So I know they used to release these with all this part here clear, and it, like anything on this body that's silver, it was clear. Everything else was the same. The orange and the red and the black and all that stuff was all still there, but the main body color was clear. And I wanted to do something like a bright fluorescent green or a bright fluorescent orange or something, so my old eyes could see it when it's 200 yards down the road. But anyway, I digress. I really like the Rustler. I like everything about it. It's a great little truck. And I don't know if I'm going to put it back to stock or if I just go to a 2-cell with the LiPo. I don't know. But like I said, the only thing that was wrong with the Valenian system that was in it, I don't know. I've had to retake this video like 6 times because I keep screwing it up. But maybe I mentioned in this video, maybe I didn't. But I quit running the Valenian system because it made this god awful sound. And all it was just a bad bearing, which a 5x11, 5x8 bearing, whatever it is. It's the same as the front wheel bearing. And they're, $3 a piece. So I put the motor back together and it sounds great. And now I'm just kind of debating on what I do with the motor or what I do with the truck. And I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to come up with different ideas. I mean, I guess if you guys have an idea what I should do with this thing, throw in a comment. I mean, should I throw it away and go buy a Losi or, sell it by a Chevy? I hear that a lot. I don't know. I mean, if it were yours, now mind you, budget is a concern, especially right now because we're all kind of locked down and we're all kind of broke. So that's why I'm putting these videos up. Trying to give somebody something to do. Because how long can you watch Netflix before you're ready to pull out your hair? So, anyway, what would you do with this truck? Post your comments down below. All right, guys, I'll smell you later. And as I used to say, as always, kiss my ass.